breast cancer charity, the Susan G. Komen for the Cure Foundation, has cut ties with Planned Parenthood because they're being investigated for improperly using public money to pay for abortions. Now, the Komen Foundation says their policy bars them from associating with organizations under investigation. I will point out they have been working very closely for many, many years, and under a new policy, the policy is that we can't associate ourselves with people who are being investigated.
But they do not. They do not object per se to Planned Parenthood. What they say is they have to stay away from any organization that's being investigated.
Sure,
so,
it's being politicized.
But what happens with that, Barbara? Laura, go ahead.
Okay. First of all, in case you don't know what Planned Parenthood is, because we all hear the name, it is the nation's leading sexual and reproductive health care provider and advocate. The whole thing here, the reason they are being investigated, and it started with the Republican congressman, is that they do counsel on abortion.
Yes,
but
3%.
They do not use federal money. And that's what the whole thing is about.
Right.
They also give you sex education. They provide contraception. They provide cancer screening and prevention. They have family practice services. They have gynecologists. They do not use federal money, no matter how many times they say that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many times they say it.
This is becoming fake in a way, but the president and the CEO and the vice president of Komen are both Republicans, too. Which,
Joy,
they like to say they're not political, but hello.
Let me ask you this, then. If it was political, and if Susan G. Komen would never be associated with someone because they are the nation's largest provider of abortions,
because they're being under investigation.
Then why would they have ever partnered with them over the years and years and years? This is not about abortion. This is about a policy that says...
It is, darling, it is. It really is. Because... abortion, as you know, has been under fire for years and years and years. Several different shows on several different networks have sort of pointed out the fact, including our friend Bill O'Reilly on his show, made it about abortion. The woman he was speaking to made it about abortion. This has been going on forever. That's why I'm so upset about this, because the Susan Komen Foundation has been really good partners with Planned Parenthood.
750,000 breast exams.
Because of
750,000 breast exams are funded by their grant.
They will continue to fund. They just will not fund someone who's being investigated. That's it.
You know what? But it's a false investigation.
It's a false investigation when it has been proven time and time and time again. Because it's a lie.
They don't for abortions. It's against the law.
So let the investigation happen, and that's it. I mean,
and then they spend breast exams for people who can't afford it.
You know what's so sad?
They were fine with abortions before the investigation.
We keep talking about the abortions. We're talking about all of these breast exams. What I hate is that the politics are affecting women, because this is really, to me, a class thing. Because pretty much people who use Planned Parenthood are poor people. They go to get 750,000 breast exams, 770,000 pap smears. What do you tell these girls when they don't have health care and they need to go in and
crazy.
Hopefully Susan will find a way to provide those women with the services they need.
Yes.
Hopefully. This investigation...
It just so happens that the Planned Parenthood raised $400,000 in 24 hours against this. So they're doing... Send your money to Planned Parenthood.
Hopefully, as Whoopi and I were saying, and the rest of us, hopefully this investigation, which has been going on primarily by Republicans, primarily anti-abortion, they will finally understand that Planned Parenthood does not use federal money.
Wait a second. What about Roe v. Wade happens to be the law of the land? Also, can I just remind people, it's the law.
Barbara.
Yes. Oh.